Okay, guys, just a little heads up. I want to kind of give you guys a little shot. Today is Thursday. We are prepping. Just kind of the amount of prep that we actually do. Again, that's the cargo right there. And yeah, I think when you guys come up, we'll be able to actually go through our colors and it'll be a little easier. There's sometimes these cameras, they just don't give a proper color, and it doesn't seem to pan out. But there's a couple colors that I would suggest that I like too. And then worst case, we match the dark red barn color and we just do the trim in a carbon or something. But that's just me. But anyway, so we can figure that out over the weekend. This will kind of be a long video. This is our prep. This is kind of the stuff that we do to kind of let you know what's going on. It is kind of a wreck. It is kind of a mess. We are going ahead through all the stuff. We do all these. They need to be done. It needs to be done correctly, all in there, everything. He's just moving right down the line. And then when you come inside to your giant tent of a house, so this is what I'm saying. We pretty much got in here and tore it up. So heaters removed, initial float, wallboard put in, initial float done. Today's second float, which looks pretty good. We're off to a good start. So at the end of the day, I should be able to throw another coat. Look at this guy. It came out pretty darn good. At the end of the day, I should be able to throw another coat of mud. Topping is what we'll go to. There's three. We use joint compound, hot mud, and then topping. And so by the end of it, we should be able to get to that. And with a little luck, it'll be textured today maybe. And if not tomorrow, so that we can kind of start painting on it. Now the only problem, kind of when we get into this paint situation, is that many times it takes some time to get us paint. So the interior paint was ordered. It did not make it up today. So hopefully it'll be up at some point later this afternoon. So that's the only bad thing. So look how nice that guy came out too. It's drying rather quickly, but very flat. Got a good sheen on it. A lot of work. They're a pain. They are a pain. So obviously all the prepping is done through here. Prepping through here. We pulled some plastic out of here in case you guys needed to use your kitchen. Sorry to make you dizzy and swing the camera over there. So everything's plastic here. So this one came out really nice as well. So you'll see some drywall stuff on the trim. That compound wipes off with a wet rag. But if we tape it and then we peel, sometimes it cracks. But in the past, I've had homeowners, well, are you going to clean that? Of course we are. Of course, we're never going to leave a joint compound on trim. So this one came out pretty good. The master also came out pretty good. That has a really nice sheen there too. So very flat, very easy to sand at the end of the day. And then we have this one, which came out horribly. So I'm still fighting with this one. This one's might be an issue. But luckily it's kind of behind a door and it's underneath like a coat rack, or I'm sorry, a towel rack. So I'm going to give it another shot. This one might take 3 or 4 floats. This was the worst one in the house because it was just kind of framed in. And so we actually had to cut into the wood and then replace a piece of it. This one was a pain in the butt. So with that said, not a big deal. I'll kind of show you some of our prep out here if I can find a way out of here. I'll use this door. Oh, and I'll kind of let you see the decks too. So yesterday the entire house was pressure washed and cleaned really well. But look at this deck. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, if we sand these things down, they look good. Oh, and it's just smooth. You can walk on it. There's no splinters, no anything. And we clean them off really well too, so as you can tell. And so these guys are eating lunch. So this is the type of stuff we do. These need to be caulked and prepped properly. I need to make sure that they are sealed for weather and everything else. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on the cigar box. I think it has a lot of orange in it, and that it dates the house. It looks very close to a color called camel, which was used up here for years and years. And it's we often joke that it's kind of like a color that is more You know, it's for older houses. It's for older houses. It's not a very modern color. So all these guys have been prepped in and stuff up here too. So it's kind of let you know what we do, let you know how we move. This prep is going to be pretty extensive. We're hoping to have everything prepped out possibly by the end of the day tomorrow, and then we commence painting on Monday. Or if we don't have paint, I bring everybody inside, and after everybody's inside working with me, hopefully we can tie it up by the end of the week next week. We went ahead and booked 2 weeks for you guys, so hopefully we're already a week behind, maybe a week behind, but everybody shifts back. But this time of the year gets scary for us because of the fact that the shifting backwards can be dangerous, because that means sometimes the last job that we shifted back doesn't actually get completed because of snow and what have you. So we're, you know, it is what it is. So we'll figure it out. You guys let me know when you're coming up this weekend. I'll make it a point to be here. I'll also make it a point to bring some colors I think I like too. And you might see some of the colors that are already up. You might say cigar box is it. I love it. So it's not a big deal either. I mean, we can figure it all out. I'm going to have to be doing some texturing and some stuff in here too. So, yeah, so we got some of these big cracks dealt with. I'm going to actually texture some of those so that we kind of hide some of this stuff. So, when I have the gun, the big hopper out with the texture in it, these were, you know, obviously these were pretty bad. So what I was going to do is we're going to go over it, and we're going to shoot a little texture on this to try to hide these a little more too. But yeah, I mean, we're getting there. It looks pretty good. And I'm sorry for the long-winded video, but this is where we are at. And I will get you another video probably later today or tomorrow and kind of let you know what's going on. And thank you for catching my mistake. Unfortunately, my paperwork is not as good as my drywall prep and paint. So thank you, and we'll talk soon. Bye.